Second word, am. I am committed to Christ. Am is a tiny word with a big impact. It's the present tense of the word to be. It's utterly crucial in my life. Many people that I work with, that I talk to, they talk with, I was this or that, or I was saved on this day, or I was this. And it's great to have good, solid memories of how God worked, and you're going to hear some of my past things. Even I talk about a lot of things that God happened, but a lot of people also live with regrets, that someday they made a mistake and it's changed their life, and they think that today they can't be as committed because of something they did in the past. Many people live in the future. I live in a retirement community, and people thinking about when such and such happens. And many younger people are saying, well, when I retire, I can do this or that. They're thinking about what's going to happen in the future. When I graduate, then I'll know God's will, or then I'll be able to walk with the Lord. It's not enough to point back to a commitment, or even if it was a good one. It's not enough to talk about future. What about today? Present tense. How is your commitment level as you come into this series of meetings? A few years ago, I flew into Greenville, South Carolina, and I had to rent a car there, and it happened to be my birthday, and I had to rent a car there and go drive about 2 hours away to Tacoma College. And when I was getting the rental car, to my shock, the rental agent pointed out on my driver's license that my license expired on my birthday, and I only had an hour and a half left that I could rent a car. I won't tell you what happened some other time. What if God cut us off if we weren't current? What if God said, you're expired, you haven't kept up, you're out of here? Ask yourself, how current, how present tense is your commitment, your real commitment? Yes, you're here at a Bible college, you're learning to study and teach God's Word, you're in His Word. But let me ask you a question, or let me tell you something I heard once in a chapel when I was in college. Someone said, and I've never forgotten it, the greatest chef at the most famous restaurant in the world will starve to death if he himself doesn't eat. So you may be here handling God's Word, studying God's Word, but if you're not present tense, living with God's Word, working in your heart. Woody and I have had so many changes in our lives. We'll begin hearing about a lot of them this week. The circumstances have changed, but each day we can reaffirm that not only our love for each other, but our love, our present love and commitment to Jesus. So I'll tell you this, I probably shouldn't talk about this because I get bad vibes. There's a basketball star named LeBron James. He grew up in my hometown. He joined the Cavaliers and brought winning games and fame to our team. I was a crazy fan. It all changed a few years ago when he got up and said, I have to do what's best for myself. My mama told me. And he left Cleveland and went to Miami. And now I never watch the Cavs. And I never boycott the Miami Heat. I was a committed fan for a while, but no longer. And sometimes, for one reason or another, our commitment is not present. So if you can say with me, as we go into this week, you are presently committed to Christ. Let's emphasize that second word. I am.